it's me, Stephanie Ann, and I don't feel like anyone really watches these videos, but yet I make them, and sometimes I'm like, why am I still making them? But then I'm like, but it'd be kind of cool someday to look at them, so yeah. I don't know if I have a regular watcher, but so my last update video, my throat is like, anyway, my last update video, I said I got a camera. Next on my list is getting a netbook because I want to do networking as I'm traveling. So instead of going for a laptop, which is bigger, I'd rather just have something kind of small because I do all my editing and everything on this computer, which I put my background as my star picture, or my stars and moon picture. Isn't that cute? Anyway, I do all my editing on this computer here. And basically, I just want something that's just portable, but not my iPod, you know what I mean? So, something I could, even when I'm just sitting in bed about to go to bed, and I just want to just sit in bed instead of at the computer and network, send people messages and whatnot. So, that's kind of what's been happening, but, there's something I noticed about myself. Which I'm actually really glad because I know it'll come handy in the future when I have to handle even more. But, with like life, I like organizing money. Not enough to say that I'm gonna go and be a career in like accounting or something like that. But what I'm saying is like I've done this a lot throughout my past, is that when I want to save up for something or I want something, I thought, wait a minute, how much do I have and how much do I owe and how much do I need? So I basically got, I'm not going to show you, but it's on a piece of paper right here. And what I did was I wrote down my 3 credit accounts, whatever you'd want to call it. I have one with Best Buy, which is my electronics, which is how I bought my camera and my video camera and all that. I have credit with them, and my current balance, I wrote it down. Then I have Bill Me Later now, in which I bought my camera on, which is like $179. So that's like the bill now that I have. So I put that down under it. And then I have my credit card, which I just paid off, but used it recently for a good reason, or a special purpose. I used it for something though, so I wrote down that balance, which is, it's not that much. Anyway, that's it. Those are all the things that I owe. Realizing that they weren't as high as I thought because I paid off like a lot. I paid off the whole credit card and then paid like $100 or something towards my Best Buy, and just, I'm like, I have the money now, I'm gonna use it and pay off, you know what I mean? So anyway, I wrote all that down. And I also wrote my bills, my monthly bills, so I have an idea of how much I'd like to at least always have every month in my account, which is like, it's not that much, thank goodness, because of all these bills. And then I got my other side, which says debit, so I have my credit side, how much I owe people, and then my debit side, how much I actually have in the bank, like it's my money, I already made the money, you know? Now I had a whole bunch saved from savings when I used to work before summer. I had a whole bunch saved that I wanted to save towards the car. Throughout the summer, I didn't really save anything, and in the end, I kind of had to use that money, just a little bit of it. And then recently, I used a lot of it for paying off my dental bills. So, I still have some of that left, and that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm going. Anyway, I wrote down all my debit, though, and it's not that bad. It's lower than I originally had, but it's definitely, I'm on an okay track. I am safe right now, and I plan to be safe. So yeah, so I wrote down the money I owe towards people that I haven't paid yet, and then the debit that I have the money. And in the end, I came out positive. Yay! It's good to come out positive because you want to know that you don't owe more than you have. And if you do owe more than you have, then hopefully you're safe and you don't have interest and all that stuff, or you're going to make the money and make up for it really soon. So, also I put down my investments before the trip. I don't have to include the compact camera anymore because I already got it now. But I did want the netbook and travel luggage. I'm gonna need luggage. So I wrote down those two with their prices. Had I decided to buy them right now, that would put me negative. So that's where I think, well, if I do, I would want it on credit that there's no interest on the netbook or something. But could I pay it off? Well, yeah, I could, because I already have enough for everything I own now, and if I add to it, that means I need to make the money up for it. So then how much do I make from my jobs every month? Well, I'm not quite sure yet, because this is the first month, this September. Oh yeah, it's just September just ended. But it was the first month that I started making money again from preschool. And so I'm going to be writing that down, like an estimate of how much I should be making about. And yeah, so something I wanted to talk about. And I think it's a good thing to do this, because one day, hopefully, I'm going to have a house, maybe a family, and I'm going to have bigger bills. We're going to have money bills, big bills, car bills, house bills. I don't know my future. I'm just an idea. And I have good credit right now. Do I want to keep my good credit? So that, yes, I do. Because for every reason, even the silly reasons like being in a relationship someday, I've been told this by my mom or something. I don't remember where I heard it at, but they say, like, you don't want to be with someone who's in a whole bunch of debt, because that puts you in debt. But I laughed. School debt is a little different. It's like, people go to school and they're going to owe a lot of money. That happens. But, yeah, so I'm not in debt or anything myself, but I don't want to be in debt. But it's just like, I want to control my finances as best as I can now, and keep that up and not get myself in debt, and be smart about where I spend. Like, okay, if your priority is to get this netbook, Stephanie, then can you afford the other things that are more important before you get this? And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to make the money for those other things. So that's why I know that this is something that if I got it now, it's because I put it on credit and didn't owe money until, wouldn't have to pay it off until later. That way it gives me time to pay other things that I need to pay right now. So that's where it's like, you just gotta trust yourself. And because I've had a credit card with Best Buy for, I don't know, since like 2009 maybe? I think so. And I paid every single month on time. Finally I paid it off, and for a few months I had nothing, and then maxed it out by buying my 5D, which was my dream come true, so I do not regret it at all. I still happen to owe on it, but also haven't added, my mom bought something with my card, so if I subtract that amount, I probably am very close to finally paying off that camera, because I took it slow, because it kind of helped me that there was no interest for like 2 years, which is awesome. But yeah, anyway, I've been talking a lot. That's what's happening. Stephanie Ann is managing her finances and budgeting, because I am determined to be smart with my money. So yeah, the savings are happening. I feel like once I get if I get the camera, which I did, the compact camera, and the netbook now, it's like I use the money now, and then I'm kind of more aware of how much do I really need for the trip. Because if I wait later and then use my trip money, because I'm like, oh, I want the netbook, and then buy it, and then it's just like, oh, I'm leaving like next month, I can't make money anymore. So while I'm making money, I'll know how much I need, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, get these things that you want for your trip, and then yeah. It's not that I just want it for my trip, I know I'll need it for a lot of things in the future that I would love it for, I think a netbook would help me in my business. Could meet up with someone and take that with me, and I'll have all my, documents and stuff. I've always wanted one for on-location shooting. I'm really hoping that that's possible. I'm gonna make sure and read into it, but put my program, that little program that reads for my camera, onto the netbook. Hopefully, I have to make sure it's okay, and then I can see the picture and it'll pop up on my netbook. I can do video that way. I just feel like that would be awesome.
So that's the main reason why I wanted one in the first place. And to record the piano from far, but then I finally got my keyboard working, so don't really need that anymore. But yeah, it's happening. It is happening. And I'm like really excited because it's kind of fun. It's like, I don't know if that's weird, but it's really fun managing money. And just thinking, what can I get? And I need to be smart about it. And, you know, it's exciting to me because I want to save up. And I think, can I make the money? Yes, okay, let's try to get my photography out there. Continue working at the preschool, teach the piano students, save up, save up, save up. Because it's going to be an expensive trip, and I don't want to be completely poor when I come back either. So I do want some cushion money, some spending money, and some plane ticket money, plus possible hotel for San Francisco the night before I leave. I want that. Food money, obviously. And spending money for the, souvenirs. Maybe there's something I want to buy. I understand there may be a foreign transaction fee on my credit card, so gotta save up money for that fee, which is ridiculous. But I don't know, there could be another way I could bring cash and convert it. I don't know how it works. Like, hey guys, I have some dollars. Can you turn them into pounds? I don't know how this works. I'm an American and I'm stupid. Don't make fun of me. Anyway, I'm excited, as you could tell. And I'm managing my money as best as I can. And I'm gonna be there. I'm going. I know I'm going. I have enough credit to go to buy the plane ticket. Like, if I decided I wanted to go, like, right now, I probably could afford it and leave. But then I would be really poor, and where would I go? I would just pop up there randomly and be like, so, where do I sleep tonight? In a box? Maybe I can sneak into a hotel and pretend that I'm just using the bathroom. Or just find a really nice older man. That's gross. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh, I would not be that desperate. There are some creepy older men who probably would take me in for free, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be free in the end. I'd probably pay something. Oh dear. Could not do that. No. That'd be creepy. Oh my goodness, what if there are creepy people there? What if I get mobbed? No, it's not. Hopefully it's not like America. America's crazy. We're crazy. We're scary. Not where I'm at, but yeah. I'm thinking of moving to LA afterwards. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, if I could do it, I'd just go for it, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, I must go now. Thank you for listening, and we'll update later.